And out on the floor, shaking off the pregame jitters, these guys getting all set for tip-off. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson, Stan Van Gundy, and Grant Hill here with me. And in a few moments, we'll hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce. And to look at the starters for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Bridges in a two-guard. And for Detroit, down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
Now here's Cunningham. Thompson outside. Shoots over Hart. Towns with a rebound. Cunningham against Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Back to Bridges. Launches it. And Cunningham pulls it down. Harris outside. And Cunningham gets it to go on the assist by Harris.
And I love the energy from Cunningham inside, pushing to get the bucket.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. And it's no surprise that Jalen Brunson is at the top of the scouting report. Coach told me Jason is a 3-level scorer and a master of the pick and roll, and no matter what you do, you can't speed him up. He's going to read the defense, play at his pace, and try to pick you apart. It's always a chess match against Brunson, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And that one's good. Cunningham.
And no lack in concentration. Cunningham going to work.
Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
He might be lucky just to get a flagrant one there. Lots of contact on that play, and the officials could have gone with a more severe call.
Well, he better be on his best behavior from this point forward. One more flagrant of any kind, and he's out of this game. And that one falls for Towns. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop.
Timeout.
Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Hardaway, the pass to Duren. Hardaway against Bridges. Thompson, a screen on Bridges. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
New York leading by 4. Brunson with it. And there's the drive. Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
No good on the free throw. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. He hits the second from the line. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons. Not an easy shot at all. Cunningham seems to have it early on in his NBA career.
Outside Anunoby. Fires the 3. Fires in the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Pistons trail by 6. Here's Cunningham. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hardaway. No good from outside.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
Brunson misses.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Thompson, a screen on Brunson. Here's Cunningham. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Cunningham's got 8.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 4. Pass to Hart. Outside Anunoby. Bridges with it. Defended by Hardaway. Bridges passes to Brunson. Count the basket. Brunson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Back to Cunningham.
I see him.
And make no mistake, Cade Cunningham is the engine of this team, Grant.
Man, his vision and playmaking are crucial to the offense. Coach trusts him to make the right reads and set up his teammates. He has cut down on mistakes and is rounding into an elite point guard. Shoot 2.
He's off on the first. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Beasley's checked in for Thompson. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Chua's checked in. And he sinks the second. Staying the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
Pistons trail by 5. Harris right side. Hardaway with a screen on Brunson. Brunson against Harris. Hardaway from outside. And again, the Pistons missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Achua. The three is up. On target from range.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the three.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Now here's Brunson. He's got 5. Towns outside. Jacks up a 3. The Pistons clear it.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Cunningham outside. No good there. New York leading by 8. Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Malik Beasley.
You love the assertiveness Bridges plays with, accepting contact while he's trying to score.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for New York.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Now here's Beasley. He's scoreless. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Hard with it. Beasley covers. Hart passes to Achua. Achua with the dunk.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. New York making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Doubled by Hart. And the bucket is good. Cunningham's got 11 points.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Achua with a screen on Hardaway. Hart, the open shot. Oh, he missed the chippy right there. Pistons trail by 9. Cunningham outside. Beasley against Brunson. Beasley into the lane. Got a hand on it. Outside McBride. Pass to Brunson. Back to McBride. Fires the three. And Cunningham pulls it down. The Pistons have got 6 of 14 in so far. Stewart, right side. And finished off by Stewart.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. 7-point differential. Hart against Hardaway. Hart with a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson outside. Achua passes to Towns. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. New York shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. First free throw is good. So for the Pistons, Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Thompson comes in for Hardaway. And it's Schroeder in for Cunningham. Bridges, he's checked in for New York. Payne comes in for Brunson. Both good from the line that time. Pistons trail by 9. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Beasley. Down low. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Here's Holland. Achua defending. Inside. Here's Thompson.
Yeah, great defense from Bridges. His coaches and teammates appreciate his energy.
To the inside. Achua with the dunk.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Now here's Beasley. Still without a bucket. Stewart, left side. Pass to Thompson. 4 on the clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Payne. Towns outside. Now here's Bridges. He's guarded by Beasley. Achua with a screen on Beasley. Achua inside. 7 points in the game. Nails it from 3. McBride's got 5 now.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Now here's Stewart. Pass to Beasley. To the paint. It's tipped. 50 seconds left in the first. Bridges passes to McBride. Stewart against Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes, but he's a modern big man.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Towns. And so Towns nails them both.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
Outside Schroeder. Will it go? After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Floats one up. Good. And the Knicks lead by 15. Now here's Schroeder. Picked by Stewart. This one for 3. And Detroit another 3. And so it's the New York Knicks now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, we've seen a confident-looking Knicks team out there.
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Asar Thompson out there with Holland. Then it's Malik Beasley. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. And it's Stewart in at the center position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Bridges. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Thompson pulls it in.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Stewart, a screen on Payne. Stewart outside. Holland for 3. It's rebounded by McBride.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And he's going for the lob. And a big finish by Robinson.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Payne against Schroeder. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Robinson with the block. And he's able to get it back. And again, no good by Detroit. Knicks leading by 16. McBride passes to Bridges. Screen by Robinson. Let's go with a 3. Bridges misses. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside McBride. Bridges outside. And here's Payne. Inside. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He misses the free throw. Fontecchio's checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. OG Anunoby's checked in for Payne. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And so Thompson will bring it up for Detroit. In the second quarter, held scoreless. Pass to Beasley. And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Stewart, a screen on Anunoby. To stop the drought. Pass to Fontecchio. Out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
McBride passes to Bridges. Connects from downtown. Bridges has got 6.
Oh, productive from back there. Bridges showing the range.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Thompson. Now here's Beasley from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Anunoby. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. Stewart finds Beasley. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in. Knicks leading by 18. Bridges outside. They set the pick. Pass to Robinson. Here's Bridges. He's guarded by Beasley. 5 on the clock. Towns a screen on Schroeder. Here's Kolek. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. The Pistons have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. Outside Schroeder. Shot from 12. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Give him 8. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Outside Anunoby. Beyond the arc. Gets the 3 to fall. Anunoby's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Schroeder a screen on Bridges. Beasley, the pass to Fontecchio. To the wing, right side. Back to Schroeder. Clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Robinson. Knicks leading by 19. Here's Kolek. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Double team on Towns. Anunoby passes to Bridges. Fires it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. So for the Pistons, Harris is checked in for Reed, and Cunningham subbed in for Schroeder. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for New York. Here's Beasley. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Brian, there are some players who felt the 65-game requirement for postseason awards was too high. The NBA's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, said, quote, "You're still allowed to miss 20% of the season. People pay to go, and they want to see their stars play." Brian, it's all about the fans.
True enough, Allie. Thanks. And Stan, you got into coaching right after college. When did you know you wanted to be a coach?
Brian, that's easy. As soon as I figured out that I didn't have much of a future as a player, I knew I wanted to stay involved in the game. I wanted to coach. Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Cunningham.
Yeah, can you say total package? Cunningham, the prototype guard these days.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Hardaway comes in for Fontecchio. Achua's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Bridges. So he gets them both. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. Outside Achua. Outside Anunoby. From 7 feet. No good off the glass.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Hardaway from outside. The offensive rebound. And the dunk by Duren.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Brunson passes to Achua. Achua with a screen on Hardaway. Back to Achua. Left side Brunson. Outside McBride. Just 5 on the clock. Brunson against Cunningham. It's deflected.
You see the athleticism of Cunningham, using it there to come up with the swat.
Right side Hardaway. 4-3. He drops it from range. Hardaway's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Brunson looks it over Cunningham. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. Brunson's got 7 points.
And you just can't let Brunson get to his spots. I mean, he's an excellent mid-range shooter.
For 3, Hardaway. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. McBride passes to Brunson. And he converts the layup. He's got 9.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Now Cunningham. 13 points in the game. Okay, powers it in.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside Achua. Anunoby, a screen on Harris. Here's Achua. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Pistons trail by 16. Outside Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Ooh, using his size. Look at Cunningham.
I mean, he does everything on the floor. Cunningham always with max effort.
Knicks leading by 14. McBride with it. He's got 5. Here's Anunoby. And there it is for him. Anunoby's got 7 now in this quarter. The Pistons have gone 6 of 14 in the second quarter. Cunningham finds Duren. Back to Cunningham. Launches a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. New York has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Yep, that one goes. Brunson's got 11.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Always ready to fire. Give Harris a good pass. Tobias will get you an assist.
Cunningham against Brunson. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got his 4th rebound in this one. 1:46 left in the second. They double him with Achua. Harris up top. From downtown. Achua with the rebound. Knicks leading by 15. Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Brunson. From down in the low post, it goes. He's got 13.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
Now here's Hardaway. Cunningham with the ball. Towns covering. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in this game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Thompson, he's checked in for Beasley. Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for McBride. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Outside Anunoby. Down low. Here's Hart. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Pass to Duren. Here's Harris. 26 seconds left in the first half of this one. Back to Duren. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Duren's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, almost impossible to stop Duren inside. Wow, just wow.
Here's Brunson. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Knicks lead by 17.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
Yeah, I got to agree. Their defensive commitment's got to be a lot better.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
All right, thanks. Tibbs, what'd you think about the way this team defended in the first half?
Well, not bad, but we have to sustain it for the entire game. They put a lot of pressure on you. We got to make sure we're containing their dribble penetration, and then we got to react on challenge shots.
The expectations are high for the second half. Thanks, Coach.
Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready for the third quarter. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Yeah, he's showing off how skilled he is at attacking the defense and converting at the line.
Oh, he's also a pretty good actor. He sells fouls really well.
And New York has possession. And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Anunoby in at the three, the small forward. Pistons trail by 17. Thompson outside. Pass to Harris. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks leading by 17. Hard up top. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Yeah, I just love how Cunningham alters his pace to get what he wants.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Rebound Detroit. And here's Hardaway. Now here's Cunningham. From 7. Hart pulls it in. And so it's Hart with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. They lead by 17. Pass to Brunson. Tipped.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
For 3, Hardaway. That one is off. Knicks leading by 17. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass, Stan.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Now here's Duran. Pass to Thompson. Bridges against Hardaway. There's a screen. Here's Thompson. And the layup falls.
A nimble play by the Rook. Thompson had to stay agile to beat the contact.
New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Brunson passes to Bridges. That one falls.
Doesn't have to break his momentum at all to catch the pass.
All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates.
That's good from Bridges. And it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 18. And the timeout called here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup line. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Thompson finds Hardaway. To the inside. Cunningham. And he bangs it home with one hand.
There's Cunningham showing off that leaping ability. Outstanding finish with the slam.
Brunson against Cunningham. The 15-footer. That's short off the rim.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Yep, count it. Harris has got 5.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
Bridges outside. Kicks it out, Towns. There's the 3. Not going to go that time.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham with the ball. From the arc. Cunningham attacks for 3.
Pretty clever move by Cunningham, calling for the play to get himself some space to work with.
To the middle. Duran with a steal. And now the Pistons in transition. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Cunningham. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists now in this one. And Brunson's got the ball here for the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Anunoby, a screen on Harris. Hart from long range knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Cunningham. That's 29 for him.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away.
Outside Hart, pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Hart with a screen on Thompson. Outside Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. No luck on that one. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 16-6 run. Harris misses. New York leading by 9. The 15-footer. Hart can't hit.
Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Dialed in. Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
Brunson against Cunningham. Outside Brunson. Over Cunningham. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Well, you guys know I love analytics, but I still like the mid-range, especially when he's taking the shot.
Here's Cunningham. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hart. The rebound by Detroit. On the wing, Thompson. He's guarded by Bridges. Towns against Harris. Pass to Cunningham. Cunningham taking the contact.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Outside Brunson. Cunningham with some nice D. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. It's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns outside. And here's Brunson. Defended by Thompson. Now it's Hart. Kicks it out Towns. Lets the 3 fly. Detroit with a rebound. Duran's got 5 rebounds tonight. Thompson against Hart. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Anunoby against Harris. Pass to Hardaway. Shoots over Bridges. Towns with a rebound. Knicks leading by 7. Outside Anunoby. They set a pick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Thompson. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Knicks?
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. A big group substitution here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Harris. Holland comes in for Thompson. Beasley's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Schroeder in for Cunningham. Achua's checked in for New York. Both free throws good from Anunoby. And here's Detroit. They're on a 16-7 run. Schroeder against Brunson. A shot from the mid-range. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Schroeder's got 10. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Stewart against Achua. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Josh Hart's checked in for Anunoby. Here's Holland. Still no points. Outside Schroeder. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And he drops the first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pass to Bridges. And down it goes. 2 points. 11 points in the game.
And you have to be in awe of Bridges' athleticism. Gifted at leaking out and executing.
Here's Schroeder. He's got 11. With the floater. That shot off the mark. Good D by Brunson. Knicks leading by 8. To the inside. Hart. The rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Holland. Brunson defending. Outside Schroeder. Beasley for 3. Knocks down the triple. Beasley's got 6 points.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
Now here's Achua. 9 points in the game. Here's Holland. Pass to Schroeder. The 3. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the wing on the left. Outside Brunson. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it. Fontecchio's checked in for Detroit. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Hart. A minute 35 left in the third quarter. Schroeder against Brunson. Schroeder passes to Stewart. Holland for 3. The rebound by Bridges. New York leading by 5. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Brunson against Schroeder. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Mitchell Robinson. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. The first free throw is good. Anunoby, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And so he makes both from the line. Knicks leading by 5. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Stewart. Now Beasley. And the shot's good. Beasley's got 8 points.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Here's Bridges. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Yeah, relentless worker. Bridges, so tough inside. If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Now Schroeder. Whoa! He just got it off in time.
That was close. Now, he doesn't panic in these situations.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And we've reached the end of the third. New York out in front, leading by 5. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Yeah, well, he looked like a pass-first point guard on this assist. Incredible instinct to feel the play develop and set up the score.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Holland. Malik Beasley is out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Isaiah Stewart, and it's Fontecchio in at small forward. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. McBride with it. And he lobs it up to the rim. And a big finish by Robinson.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Schroeder passes to Beasley. From behind the arc. Pure from three-point range.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Towns. And out of bounds. Detroit will have it. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. And here's Schroeder. Beasley for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Payne. And Fontecchio pulls it down. Pistons trail by 4. Beasley right side. Pass to Holland. Banked it in off the glass. Holland's got his first basket.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Count that bucket.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Stewart. Beasley with a screen on Payne. And here's Schroeder outside. Knocks it down from distance.
Talk about stepping up. I mean, that is a huge three-pointer.
Well, guys who can make big shots at the end of games have become a necessity in this league.
Now here's Towns. Back to Payne. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Beasley. Back to Stewart. 5 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Knicks leading by 4. To the paint. McBride can't get it to go. Detroit has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the 4th. Stewart, a screen on Payne. Schroeder finds Stewart. Pass to Beasley. Right wing. Here's Schroeder. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Schroeder's got 12 points in just the second half. Now McBride. He's guarded by Beasley. Right side McBride. Back to Payne. Some solid defense from Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Beasley with a screen on Robinson. Here's Schroeder. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Cunningham's checked in for the Pistons. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Outside Payne. There's the triple. The rebound by Detroit. Cunningham's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Inside, deflects the pass. Stewart against Towns. Pass to Holland. And here's Fontecchio. To take the lead. And it's New York with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Payne, the pass to Hart. And Cunningham pulls it down. Cunningham's got rebound number 7 tonight. Schroeder finds Cunningham. Cade gets going. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Knicks with the lead. Towns outside. Hart against Stewart. Hart passes to McBride. Anunoby on the wing to end the drought. And again, the Knicks missing. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. Here's Cunningham. Down low, Cunningham.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. So both teams making some changes here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Tom Thibodeau coaching his team during that last break. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team: how bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Brunson passes to Achua. Hard with it to stop the drought. The rebound by Detroit. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And here's Thompson for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns down low, working on Duran. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Duran.
Can't afford to leave the ground if you're the defense, and that's when Towns can really hurt you.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second.
Well, a miss is unfortunate, but he still manages to put them ahead. Barely.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duran. Harris outside to take the lead. Going inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Precious Achua picks one up.
And I like when Harris looks to create for himself, a multi-dimensional scorer with a take-charge attitude.
Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
OG Anunoby's checked in for New York. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. New York has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. There's the double with Thompson. Towns outside. Puts up a 3. Buries it from 3. And the Knicks lead by 2.
Oh, the big man is smooth from range. Have to put a man on Towns, that's for sure.
Duran, no good.
Well, playing his role to perfection. Using his size to control the glass for his team.
Pass to Hart. Outside Brunson. Here's Bridges. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Bridges hits them both. Pistons trail by 4. Outside Hardaway. Cunningham, a screen on Bridges. For 3, Hardaway. Hart pulls it in. Hart's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson against Cunningham. Brunson misses. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And the layup is good off the glass. Cunningham's got 39.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Outside Brunson. Here's Towns. It's tipped. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. The Pistons have gone just 6 of 14 in this final quarter. Duran, the pass to Hardaway. Here's Cunningham, and he dunks it down.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Now here's Bridges. Takes a three. Thompson pulls it in. For Detroit, they've gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Harris passes to Cunningham. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Pistons lead by 3.
What a play by Harris. When he's called upon by his squad, he rises to the occasion.
Brunson, a screen on Harris. Towns, right side. Pass to Anunoby. 4 on the clock. Hart passes to Towns. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Detroit leading by 3. Now here's Cunningham. Over Brunson. And that one's good. Cunningham's got 43 points.
Not afraid of taking big shots. Cunningham rises to the occasion and delivers.
Here's Brunson. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got 9 rebounds now. Anunoby against Thompson. And there's the lob. And it's going to be out of bounds. Detroit will have another go.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Now here's Cunningham. No good from 11 feet. Hart against Harris. Hart passes to Brunson. Towns a screen on Cunningham. Here's Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson with the triple.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Cunningham. On target from about 13 feet. Cunningham's got 45 points.
And you can tell Cunningham is a very determined player, refusing to give up on the situation.
Thompson with the block. Pass to Cunningham. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 6-point Detroit lead. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Shot from the inbound. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
And they go to the intentional foul. Cunningham outside. The Knicks with the rebound. Bridges left side. They double him with Duren. Towns for 3. Duren with the rebound.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Towns. The 3 is up, and he buries it. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
The first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Great work at the line under pressure. They're that much closer to putting this game away.
New York calls timeout. 17 seconds left in the final quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
An uphill battle for them. Everything has to go perfectly.
Well, I'm sure they'll run a play they believe in. If it works, I say try for the steal, and if you don't get it, immediate foul.
And New York has possession. Outside Hart. The 3. Money. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within 1.
Nice pass by Bridges. Just keeping his options open out there.
And Jalen Brunson gets the whistle that time. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Yeah, too bad he fouled out. But this team does have some depth at his position.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, talk about poise under pressure. Buries all of his free throws, and now up 3. They've got to play smart.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pistons, pulling it out for the W. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.
We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
And now the New York Knicks starters. Towns is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the shooting guard. Now Hart pass to Brunson. Hart with a screen on Cunningham. Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound by the Pistons. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. Now, Coach said they need to take away Jalen Brunson's weapons and make him make plays, especially from outside. Coach said Brunson is a great distributor. He gets all of his teammates involved. We need to take away his weapons and make him shoot the 3. We'll see if the defense can do that. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And when you take a look at Jalen Duren, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
He doesn't get the second one. And when it comes to Jalen Duren, Brent, is it fair to say some teams regretted not drafting him?
Well, maybe a handful, Kevin. I mean, there's a particular way that you want to play or use that position with how you get out there offensively. Jalen is a proven big. This guy is physical and strong and can rebound and gives you a different presence on the inside.
Cunningham for 3. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
I like this attitude on this possession from Cade. Just really confident getting into that J.
Brunson scanning the floor. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now, here's Cunningham. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Duran with the screen on Bridges. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Yeah, nothing you could do there. Defensively, they were right on it, but Tim Hardaway Jr. just a little bit better that time.
Brunson the pass to Hart. Thompson against Anunoby. Bridges, no one around him. Good on the three-point shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. And we've got rapper Big Sean in the building here tonight, a native of Detroit and a big NBA fan.
Always great to see him cheering on his hometown team. It's clear how much he loves attending games.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Cunningham dishes it to Harris. The screen from Thompson. Back to Cunningham. Out to Harris. Thompson passes to Cunningham. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Off target from three-point range. The Knicks with the lead. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. And Anunoby slams it in.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Brunson against Cunningham. Thompson outside. Hardaway is screen on Hart. Clock at 4. Hardaway against Bridges. Hardaway, no good. The Knicks leading by 3. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
People talk about 3-and-D with Bridges, but he can pass it too.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that Bad Boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the Bad Boys.
Brunson the pass to Towns. Cunningham against Brunson. And there's the drive, and he uses the glass on the layup. Brunson's got his second bucket.
Yeah, Brunson's the kind of guy who's going to seek you out, try to get that kind of contact.
They're in high post. Pass to Hardaway. Harris outside. Thompson for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Here's Brunson in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, Brunson, one of those players that's just not going to be denied, determined to convert inside, and he does.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Detroit making a switch here. Beasley's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Cunningham against Brunson. Duran the pass to Hardaway. Harris outside. Shot clock at 5. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, Tobias too strong. Gets inside. Not going to be denied.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Knicks?
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
That's good from Harris. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So no doubt expectations will be high.
Now Cunningham after the missed 3 from Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson against Cunningham. Good, nice job down low. Cunningham's got 5.
And that's some force coming from your 6'7", 6'8" point guard. That's tough to stop.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. On its way from Beasley for 2. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. Knicks have gone 7-9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. Hits the three-point bomb.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
Now here is Harris. Back to Cunningham. And he banks in the layup. He has 7.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Achua. Back to Brunson. over Cunningham. Duran pulls it in. Duran's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jalen Duran, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, "I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win." Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., it takes time, but nice to see his development. McBride with the ball, guarded by Harris. To the paint, it's stolen by Cunningham. And here we go, the Pistons fast break, and slam dunk by Harris.
All that athleticism from Tobias Harris showing that time.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Hart, wide open, he fires. New York, no good that time either. Cunningham passes to Duran. Cunningham kicks to Beasley. Over McBride. Hardaway with a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Into the lane. And McBride gets it to go. And the Knicks lead by 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Cunningham. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Cunningham's got 9.
And Cunningham looking confident down low, just understanding if he takes his time, he can get the job done.
It's Hart on the wing. Guarded by Hardaway. Towns wide open. Duran pulls it in.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
Here's Cunningham. Out to Harris. There's the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. 8 points for him.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
Here's Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Beasley outside. Hardaway for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Achua. McBride with the ball. Brunson outside. No good from outside. Detroit's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from 3-point range so far in the first. Brent, I don't want to put words in your mouth, but I think it amazes both of us that Jalen Brunson fell to the second round, the 33rd pick back in 2018. So with that in mind, how has he overcome the doubters?
Well, the first thing he got was opportunity, Kevin, and that's all you can ask for as a young player. What he was able to do in Dallas opened up the eyes of a lot of people to what he was capable of as a point guard in the league. But trust me, Jalen Brunson has never stopped believing in his ability and confidence to dominate a game the way that we've seen him do that in the past couple of seasons.
Now here is Harris. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Harris. And yes, it's good. Harris has got 10.
Tobias Harris getting a little bit creative, finding some room on the inside and keeping the defense guessing with that shot attempt.
Now here's Brunson. He has 6. Towns finds Hart. Over Hardaway. Hart, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 1. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
And it's still in the first half. This could be a wild one.
To Cunningham, and the basket is good. He's got 11.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Brunson, no good. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Cunningham kicks to Beasley. Cunningham against Hart. Cunningham inside. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 7th rebound here tonight. McBride passes to Brunson. Cunningham with some nice D.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. We've got more in store for you right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. Guys, what do you think so far from what we've seen from the Pistons?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And New York, looking at who they've got, we've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Bridges, and it's Payne in at the point. And the three off target.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And so it's New York with it after the basket by Detroit. That one goes. Count it. Payne's got his first points of the game.
And that is one of Payne's signature moves. He loves that high-arcing, soft-touch floater.
Here's Stewart. And that one's off, and this is his first shot of the game. New York trailing. Payne looking around. Robinson a screen on Schroeder. Inside. Robinson misses. And, well, Detroit shooting well. 50% from the floor. Collins kicks to Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. Over Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, you know this. Good coaches give their players confidence. But what's the balance there between affirmation and accountability?
Well, when you believe in a player, that also comes with expectations. So a coach has to boost them up and also demand that they deliver.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And Brent, credit the Pistons fans for sticking with them after a tough season last year.
Well, Kevin, it's been a couple of rough years in Detroit, and never easy to have your team go through something like that. You know, when you're getting national media attention for not winning games, it's never a good thing. But these fans are loyal, they're hungry, and the future is going to be bright in Detroit, I promise you that.
Now here's Schroeder. Scoreless thus far. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Bridges shot. Good. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And here's Schroeder. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, don't want to body him up. He's just too fast as Schroeder's able to get it done.
Here's McBride. Pass to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Thompson. Back to Robinson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Knicks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he can't get the first one.
A lot of people like Mitchell Robinson because he does what he's told to do, and that is stay in the lane. It's where he does a lot of damage, both defensively and offensively.
So he can't get either to fall. The Pistons have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
You can see how Schroeder's eyes get big whenever he has a chance like that, surprising from the point guard position.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 8. Robinson a screen on Beasley. Here's Bridges over in the corner. McBride off target from outside. The Pistons have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Beasley, the pass to Schroeder. Robinson against Stewart. Beasley outside. That one doesn't drop.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Anunoby kicks to Bridges. Outside Robinson. Bridges outside. There's a screen by Achua. Bridges misses. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
How about Stewart stretching out the defense, and not something we see from him a ton of times.
And so here is New York following the 3 by Detroit. Robinson dishes to Bridges. Over to the left wing. And McBride gets it to go. McBride's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And timeout call by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. So for the Pistons, Harris comes in for Asar Thompson, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Beasley. Then for the Knicks, Towns comes in for Achua, and Cameron Payne subbed in for Miles McBride. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Now Harris. He's got 10. Tries for the hoop, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Well, Tobias Harris just going hard right there to the rim and forcing the refs to call that.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Harris. And so he hits both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Outside, Towns. Bridges kicks to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Payne gets a wide open look. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Pistons leading by 3. Nobody near Schroeder. A three-pointer is right on target. Schroeder's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And right there, Dennis Schroeder shows some confidence by nailing the jumper.
Anunoby outside. Payne with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Pass to Cunningham. The shot missing. Bridges with some nice defense. Now here's Payne. Outside Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Shoots from the baseline. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And here are the Pistons now. They're on a 12-3 run. Here's Harris. The kick out to Cunningham. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby outside. Out to Bridges. Good on the triple. Bridges has got 11.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first, but there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, D.A. Thank you.
Well, Bridges doing a good job fighting hard past the foul, even after the release.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Hardaway comes in for Dennis Schroeder. And then for New York, Achua, he's checked in for Robinson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Both free throws good from Bridges. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. Pass to Harris. Duren against Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Hardaway sets a screen for Harris. Harris missing again.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Towns for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists in the game. Cunningham against Brunson. And the shot goes in. Cunningham's got 13.
Pretty nice release from Cade Cunningham that time. Soft touch and arc on that ball.
Brent, we talk about guys on the brink of stardom. Cade Cunningham is right there.
Yeah, the 2 areas you'd love to see Cade improve on is just taking better shots and making plays for others. He has that instinctually, Kevin, as a point guard at his size. But as his team grows, the appreciation for what Cade Cunningham can do on the floor, that will grow too.
Here's Harris after Mikal Bridges' bucket. Harris passes to Stewart. Back to Harris. Pass to Hardaway. Takes a 3. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
That's one of Tim Hardaway Jr.'s favorite shots. Not just the ones that go in, but from that spot on the floor.
Now Achua. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Detroit.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out, they're hungry to run, and they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
No good on the free throw. Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Duren. For 3, Harris. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Anunoby. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. Duren pulls it in.
Well, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 13.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Towns, the screen. Here's McBride. New York, no good that time either. Detroit's gone 4 of 6 in long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. The shot by Thompson, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Brunson with a clean look. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Now that's 17 points for Tobias Harris.
Well, Tobias can take you off the bounce. He has that strong face-up game and creates offense that time.
Towns against Duren. Pass to Achua. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby finds McBride. A 3-ball. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. McBride's got 8 points here in this quarter.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Cunningham looking it over. Hardaway from outside. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. New York's gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it. 9 times they've missed.
Amazing just how trusted Brunson is with the basketball.
Detroit's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. Pass to Duren. Here's Cunningham. Hits the target from 18 feet. Cunningham's got 15.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Achua with it. New York moving it around. There's a screen by Achua. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Here's Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Josh Hart, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And Harris drops them both. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Bridges against Hardaway. And here's Brunson outside. Towns with the steal. And the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Now, here's Cunningham. With 4 seconds on the clock, Green for 2 points. Cunningham's got 17.
And it's been an exciting game. Both teams really fighting this one out.
Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Detroit. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
Here's Bridges. Thompson and Harris are their forwards. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Duren in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Yeah, so far the defense has not learned much from the lessons Mikel is teaching them.
Outside Hardaway. On the wing, Harris. Clock at 6. From downtown, the Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Bridges double team. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Drills it from outside. Now it's a 4-point Knicks lead.
And what an assured player. Anunoby believes in his ability to shoot the ball off the catch.
Cunningham, a screen on Bridges. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer. And there's another one for the Pistons.
How about that shot? Not exactly something drawn up by the coaching staff.
Bridges with it. He's got 17. For the 3. And again, New York with the triple.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 14 rebounds tonight, going after it. Out to Brunson. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Thompson against Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Harris. Out to Hardaway. From outside the arc. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Hardaway has got 5 points now this quarter.
I feel like Tim Hardaway Jr.'s role is to be out there and gun away, so ready to shoot that time.
Back to Brunson. unloads from 9, and again it's New York.
Brunson plays with a tremendous amount of confidence.
Brett, when you survey Jalen Brunson going from role player now to all-star, what a rise. What's been the key for him?
I just think it's confidence, Kevin. I mean, simple confidence. I don't think there's one point where Jalen Brunson didn't believe that, not that he was the best player on the court, but that he was going to be the best leader. And that has translated into him producing some massive scoring and assist nights for any team that he's played on. This guy is a winner.
Pass to Cunningham. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Harris. And Duran slams it in.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
Thompson in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the Knicks. The lead is 2. Towns a screen on Hardaway. For 3, Bridges. Rebound by the Pistons.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. That's a 2 from Cunningham. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Back to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Pass to Towns. New York, no good that time either. Detroit has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Hardaway passes to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
And that's what we're used to him doing, but he really just hasn't had that typical impact offensively. If they keep getting him touches, this game won't be tied for long.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 20. Pass to Towns. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. The Pistons have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Hardaway against Bridges for the lead. Hardaway, no good. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 44% on their field goal attempts in quarter 3. You know, Brent, Josh Hart has been a contributor at the many stops in his NBA career.
Yeah, sometimes you have to wait to find your home, Kevin. That's been the case for Josh, but he has always contributed to winning. And now he's locked into this role where he is flourishing. This guy has all the tools to go out there and do little things every night that help your team be in a position to win games.
First free throw is good.
It's so crucial for Hart to get to the line, establish some confidence. He's solid from there, but I think it sometimes gets his perimeter game going.
And Hart drops them both. And here's Cunningham. He's got 17. Pass to Harris. Thompson, a screen on Hart. Harris. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Harris has got it all tied up now for the Pistons.
Well, he's an efficient scorer in this one. Harris can hurt you in a lot of ways.
Bridges passes to Towns. Hardaway against Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Hart. New York, no good that time either. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Harris looking it over. Back to Cunningham. Shoots over Brunson. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Pass to Towns. Over Cunningham. Count that bucket. Towns has got 9.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Cunningham outside. Harris dishes to Cunningham. Harris bounce pass. Here's Hardaway. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, whenever he's got a little room, if the ball's in his hands, Hardaway Jr. looking to score.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. Hart the pass to Bridges. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Bridges has got 23 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Harris outside. And Cunningham with the slam.
And Cade getting up that time.
Knicks have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Bridges inside. Guarded by Hardaway. Bridges shot. Good.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Cunningham. Now here's Durant. Defended by Towns. Down low. Just 4 to shoot. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And Cade Cunningham has it going. He's playing with tremendous confidence.
Now Bridges. Here's Hart. Pass to Bridges. New York moving the ball around. And here's Brunson outside.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
It's almost like he's got a magnet on that ball here tonight. He's in the right spot all the time.
And here is Hardaway. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Bridges for 3. Here's Towns. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
Hardaway is screen on Brunson. Here's Durant.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
Hart finds Bridges. Back to Hart. Towns a screen on Harris. Hart cracks in the tray. Hart's got 7.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
And that one, good. Hardaway has got 9 points here in the second half.
And good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
For three, Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
A capable shooter from all three levels, and Bridges with the smooth release.
Thompson in the corner. Harris outside. The three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just one or two things to talk about. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Thompson. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Achua comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Here's McBride. Beasley with the rebound. The Pistons trailing. Schroeder up top, defended by Bridges. Schroeder kicks to Harris. There's the lob for Harris, and stolen by Payne. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
What a stuff there. Bridges doing it with authority.
Detroit's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Harris finds Stewart. Some solid defense from Robinson. The Knicks leading by 4. Here's McBride. And it's off from three-point range. To the left wing. Here's Holland. Pass to Schroeder. Now Beasley. Defended by McBride. 6 to shoot. Shoots the 3. No good from Beasley. New York shooting well. 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half.
I think there are a lot of big men in this league who don't realize that Mitchell Robinson has that kind of quickness. They end up fouling him quite a bit.
For New York, they have shot 70% from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 10.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
No good on that one. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Holland. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Anunoby's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Fontecchio passes to Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
Yeah, you got to be careful with Schroeder. He's explosive, and he's good at finding his way to the line because he uses that quickness well.
For Detroit, they have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. The first one falls. Good on both. 19 seconds left in the third. Bridges against Beasley. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Fires the three. No good on the shot. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Knicks out front, up 2. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Pistons. Setting the floor for the Knicks. We've got Anunoby. Towns is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. Fontecchio sets a screen. Here's Schroeder. And it's all evened up. Schroeder's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Pistons.
Well, if you read the scouting report on Schroeder, he likes to get into the basket as close as possible because he's usually good from there.
Now, here's Anunoby. Outside, Towns. And it's Isaiah Stewart with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
It really is something else to watch a guy like Towns shoot from that far out.
Find the lanes. Find the lanes. One shot.
That one misses for Achiuwa. Pistons trail by 3. To the middle. Here's Holland. It's rebounded by Anunoby. The Knicks shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Now here's Payne. He's covered by Fontecchio. The Pistons shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Here's Schroeder. Steps back and drains the jump shot.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Now here's Payne. He's guarded by Schroeder. Now Payne. Anunoby passes to McBride. New York moving it around. Pass to Towns. And it's blocked.
No, sir. Stewart not letting that one go.
Easily in the posts. Achiuwa's on him. Here's Schroeder. To take the lead. Rejected by Payne. To the paint. Here's Anunoby. Rebound, Detroit. Holland's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Right wing. Schroeder passes to Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in the corner. Stewart a screen. Beasley for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Towns. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
And the Pistons making a change here. Reed's checked in, and a switcher also for New York. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Achua. Here's Beasley. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Hey, yo, right here.
And it's Stewart, top of the key. And that one's good. Fontecchio's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He knows they struggled at the free throw line, but he actually looked at the positive. He said if we continue to get to the foul line, good things are going to happen. But we have to keep getting there. Maybe that'll take the heat off him a little.
Thank you, David. Now here's Payne. Pass to Towns. Launches it. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Payne dishes to Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Beasley. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 18th rebound here tonight, all over the place. Now here's Payne. Anunoby passes to McBride. Here's Towns, and that one drops for him. Towns has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Towns kicks to Payne. McBride with the ball. Back to Payne. Just 5 to shoot. Robinson sets a screen for Payne. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, Payne will play patient in the pick and roll. That's a lot of alliteration, but we'll go with it. He's smart.
Schroeder outside. Right block shot. Beasley with a clean look. A three-pointer off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Anunoby passes to Payne. Robinson a screen on Schroeder. Pass to Towns. Stewart with the steal. To the inside. And Howland gets it to go.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Now here's Payne out to the wing. Left side, Towns. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Ron Howland.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
So Detroit ends up going with the new group. And then for New York, Hart, he's checked in for Anunoby. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Payne.
What's up?
And it's tied up with that one.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
Good. Cunningham's got 23 points. And here's Brunson. Bridges outside. Brunson a screen on Hardaway. Bridges dishes to Towns. Brunson outside. 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Well, the lefty listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical and he can play on and off the ball. Here I call it funky.
And he knocks down the first one. Achua, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And both free throws good for Brunson. For Detroit, they've got more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Duran with the screen on Brunson. That's a 2 from Cunningham. It's rebounded by Towns. The Knicks have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
Bridges against Hardaway. Towns with the steal. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Out to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to Harris. Inside. And Brunson comes to help. Shot's good by Duran.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Now here's Brunson. Brunson draws the double. Towns a screen on Thompson. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. Free throw good. Hart. And Hart drops them both. And the Knicks making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Brunson outside. From 13, Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 15 rebounds here tonight. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Pass to Duran. Duran with a screen on Bridges. Back to Duran. And Duran slams it in.
Solid passer for a two-guard. Tim Hardaway Jr. is all about doing what's best for his team.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Towns for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Harris has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Cunningham inside. Brunson covering.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Now here's Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jalen Duran.
Brunson, one of those guys who's just rugged at that guard position, able to throw his body around.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Brunson. The Pistons trailing. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Cunningham sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Harris. No good. Some solid defense from Hart. And even 3-on-3 break. And Anunoby slams it in.
And the native of England, Anunoby doesn't back down from taking the big shots.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He knows every possession is critical now. Pistons trail by 4. Cunningham passes to Duran. To Cunningham. Knocks down the 3-ball. Cunningham's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Here's Brunson. Bridges outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Bridges has got 18 points just in the second half.
And Bridges elevating his game. Woo!
Here's Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New York.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
The first free throw is good.
And the drive to be great is something that Cade Cunningham quietly possesses. And he has all the tools to be a very special player.
And so Cunningham nails both of them.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Hart. Here's the 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Sinks that one from the post. Cunningham's got 30.
You gotta love what Cade Cunningham as a young star is bringing to this game.
Now Bridges. Here's Brunson. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Brunson's got 19 points.
Oh, huge moment from J.B. Brunson knocking it down.
Cunningham against Brunson. And good that time.
And the team counting on Cade. He comes through.
The Knicks leading by 3. Brunson outside. Detroit with the rebound. 1:09 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson dishes to Cunningham. Shoots from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. 34 points for Cade Cunningham. Here's Brunson. Got it.
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Now, here's Cunningham. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And stolen by Harris. On the wing, Thompson. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Here's Brunson. Puts up a three. Unable to get that one. And it's Harris with the ball for Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. 15 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Out to Harris to take the lead. He's off from 3. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. Brunson with it. Inside for him, it's Harris and Durham. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr., and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Anunoby. 5 on the clock. Some solid defense from Harris.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Misses in close. Bridges against Thompson. Outside, Towns. Brunson, right side. Towns with the bucket.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting, probably unmatched in the NBA.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Back to Brunson. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him.
And nice intensity from Towns in the paint. Doesn't back off and takes that shot while being fouled.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And Towns drops them both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? Well, he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Now here's Cunningham. It's good. Cunningham's got 36. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. He takes it in. And off the prime, and in it goes. Harris has got the game tied up here for Detroit.
Banging around, trying to move guys around defensively. Tobias Harris showing he's got a little bit working tonight.
To the inside, Towns. Brunson, right side. Over Cunningham. And it's Brunson missing. The Pistons have gone 2 of 4 on their shots here in overtime. Harris outside. Thompson, a screen on Hart. Down low. And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Back to Hart. Launches a 3. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Knicks lead by 1.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Cunningham finds Hardaway. Now here is Harris. Warren sets the screen for Cunningham. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. New York's gone 1 of 2 so far in their three-point attempts in overtime. That one falls. Now it's a 3-point New York lead.
Can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Now here's Cunningham. Basket good. Cunningham's got 38 points.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
For New York, they've gone a shade under 50% from the floor here in overtime. They've hit 3 of 7. They get it back from past the arc. That's a miss, and with it, he is 5 for 9. The Pistons have gone 4 for 7 on their shot attempts in the extra period up to this point. And Duran is right there.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pistons have gone 5 for 9 on field goal attempts so far in the overtime period. Brunson against Cunningham. Good!
And Cade Cunningham stepping up in a big moment for this squad.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Bridges passes to Brunson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Brunson's a little smaller guard, but he'll get in there and tussle with the big boys.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within 2 here.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Here's Cunningham. Good!
And the confidence growing from this young guard, Cunningham, dropping in the jumper.
Brunson with it, picked up by Thompson. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And so they choose to intentionally foul. That's the first. That puts them up by 5. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
It's all good. Coming in.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Harris outside. And so the Pistons take the win. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that about wraps it up. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now our player of the game, Tobias Harris.